announced that we're going to start Mechiras Chometz. Those that have Chometz out of the papers, we could sell the Chometz. Bezrat Hashem. We're continuing the Hilchos Tefillin that we started. And we said that when you actually have the Tefillin, the bag of Tefillin, make sure that the talis is always sticking out. Because the Mishnah Berurah says that the minute you picked up the Tefillin, then it's called En Mavirin Ala Mitzvot. You cannot actually have, a mitzvah and just pass over it going to the next mitzvah. You have to go do first, and then you do the second. So really, that's why the Chazon Ish report it brings that really the talis, when you actually put it in the same bag, the talis should be sticking out. So it'll be easy for you to not to be over, not to pass a mitzvah. So you right away, the first hands as you open it will be first your talis, and then you'll roll into the next mitzvah of weighing tefillin. Now, according to Jew, it says even if you didn't touch it, actually it's close to you, even in the same room. Let's say you're in the room, you're about to put the tefillin, and the talis, you see the only tefillin is there. And in the next room is the talis. What are you going to do? The tzitzis. So what you should do, he says first you should weigh the tefillin, because if not, it's considered over on the mitzvahs. Now, what happened if you realize you picked up the tefillin first, you didn't know what the halacha is, you have doubts what to do it, not to do it, and you decided what? You'll leave it, like always you always do the first your talis, and then you put your tefillin. So he says the Mishnah Berurah, for sure you don't put back the tefillin and then you weigh, because since the minute you left it, you're back to scratch one, then you have the talis, and then you weigh the tefillin. Now, there's 2 points the Mishnah Berurah is adding over here, something very interesting. Number one, what about mitzvah menamufcha? When you have talis and we have tefillin is much more higher. So he says, mitzvah b'shayto chaviru. When you have a mitzvah at the time, it's more bigger. And he says, what about todir v'shelo todir? You have something that you always used to do, and something that comes out in a weird time. So what about that? So that he says, that's only if you have it in front of you. But to wait for it, you don't wait. So that's why, if you only have tefillin, the Ramos says, and you don't have the tzitzis right now, what you should do? Don't wear the tefillin, wait till the talis come, or just wear the tefillin. Whatever you have right now, you should wear. So says the Ramo, you should wear the tefillin right now. And when the tzitzis come, you wear the tzitzis. Don't worry about it. So he says the 2 reasons. First, mitzvah b'shayto chaviv, at the time of the mitzvah, that's bigger. And for todir and shenet, it's something you always wear, and now it's not in front of you, it doesn't exist when you actually don't have the object in front of you. This is the first halacha. Second halacha, he says that somebody that's very watch, we said that tzitzis protects you from doing sins. Because as we said, we have the 5 nut, and we have the 8 strings. Together is 13. And the tzitzit himself, the talis, you take the word tzitzit, it's 600. So together, 613, that's the 600 mitzvahs that we have that the Jew has to keep.
And then there's 7 rabbinic.
And 7 rabbinic. Yes, on top. Yes. You're right. Mishu zeir b'talit katan. So first, it says, the Mechaber says, very strange. First, you should wear the tefillin in his house. And then when you come to shul, then you wear the talis, the big tzitzis. So you have the small tzitzit where you wear on your body, that you wear in your house. Then you put the tefillin. And then after that, when you come to shul, you wear the talis. I think the reason he says it, I didn't see it inside, but I assume because you have a lot of goyim and chutz la'aretz, Gentiles, when they see a Jew with tzitzis sticking out, the big talis going out, it can irritate them, they feel like you're laughing on them or who knows what. So in order not to add anti-Semite, that's what probably the Mechaber, the way he lived, he said, tefillin, you can cover it, it's easy, you just put, your hat on top, people don't see it. But wearing a big talus, on top of you, and everybody sees you in chutzlatz, who knows where, it's good, going in the street like that, as you read the stories over the years, could be that's why he said to wait close to the shul, not to make, to irritate the Gentiles or whatever, people that don't like Jews in the world. But the oilam, the world says the Ramot, the custom is what really to wear first the talus, the big talus, and then you put your tefillin on you, and that's the way you should come into the shul, the appropriate way. So if you're in Eretz Yisrael, there's no problem. Or in a place, even in Chutzlar, that a place is protected and people don't have any anti-Semite or whatever it is, so then for sure, you don't hurting anybody's feeling. So you wear your talis and tefillin in the house, and as you come in, it gives more kedusha, more powerful for your davening, more connected, more ready to be ready to daven. But if you can't, so the Mishnah Berurah says maybe it's better you do it like, or you have a side room before you come to shul, or a chotz on the courtyard of the shul, it's part of the shul, and then you come into the shul as you coming to accept the face of a king, with talis and tefillin the appropriate way, the right thoughts, to be yotze the davening. Okay? Have a good day today.